let's have some bets, make some bets, win some money on a Flex Friday. What do you say? Weekend is upon us. Yes. Last minute betting. An OddsJam staple here on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. That's right. You got to get into it. We are rocking and rolling it right now. OddsJam Partner Program going strong. There's a link below. Get in there. Join up. You'll get a link. You know what? Share it with your friends, your followers. You get 50% of all the revenue when they sign up. That's pretty cool. You can't argue with that at all, right? No, not at all. I'm happy to be here today. I've made it through the day. Yes. I've made it through the day. Mike and I hit an NRFI today. So we were doing that. And Mike will be here in a few minutes. He's got a computer reboot. So he'll be here with me in just a few minutes, and we'll figure everything out here. Anyway, whatever the case may be, y'all are here. It's time to win some money. Once again, it is a Flex Friday, so we're gonna go after these fantasy optimizer picks on Flex Friday. They'll cover you up to $20. That's right. You can't argue with that. That's a heck of a deal. So you can place your entry and win, or you get up to $20 back in site credit. So that's cool. And Tony says Pirates first 5 plus a half a run. And you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and go there right now and add it and bet it. So let's go to sports, MLB. Let's go to this Pirates game against the Brewers. I do actually like this play a lot. And now we can go to the drop down for the markets. Go to the period markets and first half run line. First half run line plus a half a run for the Pirates, minus 115 on Bet Rivers. Let's hit it right now. I'm with you, Tony. I'm with you 100%. 100% on this one. That's right. I'm going to go ahead and put it in my book here real quick, too. Mike and I will have the winner from the parlay the other day. I know we're delayed in getting that to you. I promise you we will get that for sure. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing here real quick. Had to pass that along to you. Rocket Mortgage. Huh. Where are our guys at? Well, I'll tell you here in a second, as soon as I place this wager. First 5. I'm sorry. And the first 5 innings run line is plus a half a run. There it is right there. Found it. We're going to go ahead and hit it. Let's do it, Tony. We got it. And there is Mike. I'll get you in here. How you doing, man?
I'm good. Computer problems, but we're all good to go now.
Now here's the question, Mike. People are already wanting to know. who's our winner?
Yeah, Bob, I'm getting ready to tweet out our winner.
Okay.
Right now. So let me do that now.
6 o'clock. Cheers to you, Stephen Batsa. Good to see you. Tony's here. Mikey's got Pirates first 5 plus a half a run. Already hit that with him.
All right, winner was just tweeted out. It was Sammy. She is the winner of the giveaway. I just tagged her in the retweet, so she will be receiving $25 for that parlay with Bob, myself, and Jabari. Good stuff.
Cool. All right. I'll get with Sammy and get her her money, and that'll be a great thing. All right, Mike. It is Flex Friday. Okay. And Flex Friday means I do a $20 prize picks entry, and if it loses, I get $20 in site credit. So you know that we're going to the optimizer. We need to do that before we leave here. Anything else we want to do here? Do we want to try to put a parlay together tonight, or we want to leave it alone?
I mean, that's completely up to you. Do you want to give some money away this weekend, make an attempt at it? I think what we can do is we can each give a leg, and then we can have the chat maybe give a leg that we can find something we can agree on, see what we like the most.
Okay, well, I already know the one leg. Tony's already got it. Pirates first 5 plus a half.
Okay.
So you know what? Let's go ahead and let me share my screen, and we'll just go straight to that play and add that. And oops, didn't mean to go back to the fantasy screen there. Let me add this to the parlay by hitting the little $sign there. Add to parlay. It is in there. Okay, now you may not like this, but I say the Cardinals on the money line tonight.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Okay. I knew you wouldn't. I just knew you wouldn't. So you talking me out of that?
Yeah, I'm not on board with that.
Okay. Blue Jays on the money line.
Okay. I mean, if that's your pick, we'll roll with it. The Cardinals, I'm not trusting. Sorry.
Okay. All right. All right. We're going to go Blue Jays money line. Let's add that to the parlay, and let's see where we're at. And then you'll pick a leg here. We are at plus 223. All right. We're going to have to do better than that, right? What do you think?
Well, let me see if I can find one that I really like here, and I want to try to find a nice plus odds banger for us if need be. Let's look at Let's look at the D-backs Angels game.
Okay.
I know Arizona been struggling a little bit, lost 2 in a row to Tampa Bay, but I'm going to roll with them on the money line tonight. We've got Henry on the mound for them. He's been solid. He's been very efficient for them. Pretty good matchup here pitching wise, but I'm going to go with the Diamondbacks for the full game money line, getting them at those pretty good plus odds. So,
okay, we'll take that plus 641 on points bet. I'm going to bet this in BetMGM. I'm going to see if I've got a profit boost in here.
Yeah.
Tony. Yeah, you're funny, Tony. You're funny. Wow. Yeah, they're not looking good. That's for sure.
No, I'm not trusting them tonight on the money line. No, thanks.
I don't blame you at all. Don't blame me at all. Free agency starting for the NHL, Mike. And we've already seen a couple guys being bought out. Matt Duchene got bought out by the Predators, even though they're going to be hit with a $5.5 million cap hit next year or this coming year, and then the following year $6.5 million, and then the Jets, the Winnipeg, bought out Blake Wheeler's contract. Are these people trying to go youth? I mean, those are a couple of players that if you could add them to your team, they might help make a difference. What do you think?
Yeah, no two ways about it. You saw Chicago pick up Corey Perry, and that was a pretty good move for them to add a veteran guy like that. You drafted Bedard, you made a trade and got some veterans as well. I expect the Blackhawks to have a good team this season, Bob. I think they have a chance to make the playoffs.
Ooh,
I do. I like their chances of potentially making the playoffs this season. I don't know that I'm going to, guarantee it or anything, but I do think they have a very good chance at making the playoffs this season.
Okay. All right. I'm not sure I'm willing to roll with you on that one.
Well, it's a tough division, so we know they're going to have their work cut out for them, but we'll see what happens.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and send this to you. This will be a $25 giveaway again. We decided to go a little smaller here, and that's what we're going to do. Let me edit this picture here real quick. Mike, the screenshot, and I will send that to you right now.
Okay.
All right. It's being sent. So after you get that tweeted, then we'll go on to prize picks and whatever else. I'm looking to see if that image has been sent yet. It's still in the process. What do we got? Do we have WNBA tonight, Mike? Let's see. Yeah, we've got the Mystics and the Dream, the Sparks and the Sky tonight. And that is sent to you, Mike. Folks, if you haven't watched the WNBA, you can actually get them on Iron tonight. They do have some on NBA TV too. But WNBA is a fun league. These girls can play. They can shoot. Women's basketball is so much better than it used to be years ago. They're just something else. Cleveland Futures at plus 205 for Monday's episode to make the playoffs is probably gone now. They're now in first place like we said they'd be. Yeah. If you jump on that, when we're going through futures, you better think about it. And
the thing with Cleveland, we talked about them probably going to get their mojo back and get going a little bit. One thing about Cleveland is they're not a big power team, Bob. Not going to hit a lot of home runs, but they're going to get on base a lot, and they're hard to strike out. They're a scrappy lineup to have to get through. Now, I know that we look at today and we're like, what scrappy lineup? They lost 10-1 to the Cubs, but those early games you can have that sometimes. But for the most part, Cleveland is a scrappy lineup and hard to get through. So I do like their chances of winning that division for sure.
All right, so I need to address something.
Yeah, you're right, Tony. I mean, you gonna have to take them now if you like them.
Yeah, if you want to do that, if you want to tie up money that long, go for it. All right, so listen, okay. Tony Pendrith is in first. We're hoping it's not like last week. He's in first now, but you got to remember we still have Davis, and if I'm not mistaken. Let's take a look at what we have here in this. Okay, Smalley. So we still have Cam Davis, who is 10th. We are not out of it in regards to having an outright. So come on, Cam Davis. He's only 3 shots out of the lead right now. So, I mean, he can. We got guys that ain't making the cut, like Matsuyama and Finau and Eckroat, but maybe the rest of these other cats can do it, and we'll have quite a few golfers for the weekend. We're only probably going to miss 3 out of the 12 that we gave, so that means we still got 9 left. All right, Mike, let's go do a prize picks.
I am game. Let me share my screen here and we'll jump into a prize picks. Shoot over here to the fantasy optimizer and see what's out here first. Carrasco under 4.5 strikeouts. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
Hang on, 4.5. There he is, under 4.5. All right, I got it. If we can make this a 6 pick, even better.
Yeah, I think we can. I mean, we've got Alex Cobb, the flip side, over 4.5 strikeouts. I like this matchup for the Giants tonight. Cobb on the mound. We know the Giants have been really, really good here in June. They've lost a couple in a row, so I think they can bounce back after losing a couple in Toronto, which that couldn't have been easy to play in Toronto with what's been going on in Canada with the smoke. So
right.
Let's look for them to bounce back a little bit tonight, and we'll take him. Well, we're not going to be able to do that, Bob. I apologize. They're same game.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Sorry. Yep. So keep Carrasco and Osvaldo. Oh gosh, how do you say this?
Vito.
On his, we got 2 plays on him. Man,
I do the strikeout one, man.
Yeah, we'll go under 5 strikeouts. Okay. Already have the Carrasco play, right?
Right. We got the Carrasco play. Probably going to go to the Gomber play next.
Yeah, I like this one, under 4 strikeouts for Gomber. Yeah, I'll roll with this.
And then we're going to get in some WNBA because I got to tell you, Mike, the WNBA picks have been hitting on prize picks. I mean, not all of them, but like last night I did a 6 picker and made 4 out of 6.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of WNBA plays.
Let's take Tommy Henry over 4 strikeouts.
Okay.
I like sticking with these strikeouts plays. They've been pretty solid. I'll stay away right now from the hits. Allowed that one on Creamer there. I'll stay away from that. And if you want to play
Brittany,
we're going to take Brittany Sykes on her under 12.5. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we got you.
Yeah. We will.
Okay. Under 12.5.
That.
Oops.
I mean, that's going to put her below, her average, unless she has a really big night. Decent, solid player, but taking her under 12.5 is safe.
We've got 5 here right now. We could stop at that if you want to. Probably better.
It's up to you.
Yeah, let's stop here.
Okay.
$20 is going to get me 200. So there you go. And if it loses, it's Flex Friday. Guess what? I get my money back.
Mm-hmm.
So, I actually was talking to a guy today, Mike, and he was in Quebec. And believe it or not, there was a play on the Edmonton Elks money line. Now, Randall will see that and probably go, I'm not touching the Edmonton Elks. because they kind of messed him up the other day last week. But there will be some CFL plays popping up on the Positive EV page, folks. And speaking of Positive EV, Mike, looks like you're way ahead of the game here and ready to roll.
Yeah, I'm going to look at a couple of plays that are out here. Let me scroll down and see what else is out here. Not a lot popping up. This Gorman play over 1.5 player bases. I kind of like this. I mean, Severino is on the mound, so I know we don't trust the Cardinals a lot, but Severino's not been great. So Gorman being one of the better hitters the Cardinals do have right now, over 1.5 player bases at plus 140 does look pretty good when you look across the board. I mean, it's not even plus 120 anywhere else, you know. In fact, the best it is plus 115 on BetMGM or DraftKings, and we're getting plus 140. So that's pretty good value. So I do like this play.
Okay. By the way, you know what we haven't talked about, speaking of the Yankees? The perfect game.
Yeah.
Did you know that the last 4 perfect games that the Yankees have had came in a year when they won the World Series? Actually, the only 4 they've ever had. Interesting.
Okay.
Huh? That's a live bet. The Dads, the Padres money line plus 120, while the Reds have someone on base.
Padres money line right now?
Yeah, he's saying it's plus 120 at this moment.
Okay. Yeah, we're in the bottom of the 5th there. Cincinnati's got 2 guys on now, first and second. So I would say maybe that value's even going up a little bit.
Well, I'll tell you real quick.
Boy, how much do we like betting against the Reds, though, and especially a Padres team that's, you know, lost 5 in a row, you know?
They're due, though, aren't they?
Well, I guess. I mean, everybody's due if you think about it. I mean, I mean, yeah, if they win, you could say that. But if they lose, then you could say, well, that's consistent with what they've been doing a lot lately. So they could be due to lose again, too. So, yeah, that's interesting. I got to be honest. I don't know, man. I'm
going to leave it alone.
You know, maybe worth a sprinkle, honestly. I mean, it maybe have been worth a sprinkle.
Tony and Tristan have the Reds money line, Mike.
Reds money line, yeah. And that's kind of the way I'm leaning to. I mean, I know we're 5 innings now; it's still 0-0. So
there's
you look at that, you think, well, Padres are a lot. You know, I mean, as hot as the Reds have been offensively, and the Padres struggling, the Padres are probably thankful it's still 0-0 through 5 almost. You know, so but yeah, I ultimately like the Reds.
There's that Edmonton Elks play, Mike.
Yeah, there it is again.
There it is again. It's been there all day. I mean, it's not tremendous value, you know, because it's only a 0.17%, but they got to win sometime, don't they?
I mean, you would think. I mean, the value's there, certainly, so maybe it's worth putting a little bit on, probably something that I'm not going to risk a whole lot on, truthfully, but maybe worth sprinkling a little bit on for value reasons, but we shall see. Looks like the Padres got out of that 5th inning, so 0-0, so that value is going to drop for the Padres money line now.
Right.
They'll come up to bat, top of the 6th, and so, yeah, if you did take that play, it was probably a solid play for a live bet to sprinkle a little bit on. But we'll see. That Cincinnati offense, they come back up to bat, they could go nuts.
Right, absolutely. Speaking of which, Mike, we need to talk about nerfies.
Kind of like they did in that 10th inning last night.
I'm gonna do a little bragging on you here. Mike hit a nerfie for the Cubs or not the Cubs, the Pirates and the Padres yesterday.
Yes, and then the Cubs Guardians today.
And then the Cubs Guardians today. So, Mike, when you hit them things, you need to, if you really have that feeling, put it out on Twitter and let these people tell you. Because you know what? He's been hot, folks. The guy has been hot. He picks his spots.
I had Dodgers Rockies YRFI yesterday. I had Ranger for my video. I had Tigers Rangers YRFI, Dodgers Rockies YRFI, and I believe I had the White Sox Angels YRFI in that video. I think I'll have to go back and double check, but I think those were all three. I had all three YRFIs for the video, and I think I went 3-0 after the day before. I had 3 NRFIs. Or the day before that, I should say. I had 3 NRFIs and I went 1-2. So we got ourselves back up in those nerfy YRFI videos a little bit here. So yeah,
add them to your bet tracker so I can see them.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna follow your bet tracker, by the way.
Go for it.
All right.
All right. That's all I'm gonna roll with right now.
Okay.
And actually, since you said that, I'll go check my bet tracker now because for that video, I did put these. So, yeah. Oh, I apologize. Give me just a sec here. All right. So I had a YRFI in the Tigers Rangers game. Let me just share my screen.
Okay.
That was from the video yesterday. So we had YRFI, Tigers, Rangers. We had YRFI. It was the Cubs and Phillies that I had the YRFI in. Not that, which that's in there twice. I'm going to have to put one of those out. I accidentally added it twice. And then the Dodgers, Rockies. So I did not have the White Sox, Angels YRFI, but I did have Phillies, Cubs. So,
okay.
Cool.
Yankees YRFI, Mike.
Tonight
pitching.
Yeah, Yankees Cardinals.
Right.
I think I'm leaning towards a YRFI. I think I am. Yes. I mean, you look at that matchup, you got Liberatore and Severino. I definitely could see some runs and it could even be the Cardinals producing that run for us even. I mean, we'll have to see. But yeah, I would lean towards a YRFI in that game for sure.
Mike, I got to tell you something here, man. I think you're onto something with this YRFI, NRFI stuff because I've not been able to figure that stuff out at all. And you seem to have.
Well, let's
I'm getting excited.
Let's take some time before we.
I got an idea.
Happy because I gave you the last two and you made money.
I got an idea. Why don't you pump them things out every darn day? Huh? Let's do it. Let's go. Let's do it, man. Sox Blue Jays could be a high-scoring game tonight.
Agree, Scott.
Yeah. Barrios on the mound and what have you. All right, let's review real quick. I got to do the reviewing of the parlay. You got to follow me and Mike on the parlay. You have to retweet this tweet. And you have to subscribe to this YouTube channel and also follow OddsJam too. Here is our 3-leg parlay. Blue Jays, money line. Diamondbacks, money line. Pirates, first half run line, plus a half a run. And our prize picks entry for Flex Friday is Carlos Carrasco under 4.5 strikeouts. Osvaldo Bido under 5 strikeouts. Austin Gomber under 4 strikeouts. Tommy Henry over 4 strikeouts. And Brittany Sykes under 12.5 points. And if that baby wins, well, you know what? We may pick another $25 winner.
1-0 Padres right now. Tristan put that in the chat. Padres up by 1 in the 6th. Yep. Yes, they do. Yeah, I mean, whoever took that who was that said live bet the dad's pop? Oh, that was Stephen Bassett. Great call, Stephen. Looking good, buddy. Looking good. Looking good, man.
Jacob Trainer's here. Lots going on in the hockey world this week. Draft was interesting. They stuck with the players. And one of the things that I love about the NHL draft is all of the kids, the prospects that are there. It's pretty cool. They do it a little different, and I really, really enjoy it. But looks like there were some big pickups and what have you, and of course Connor Bedard being number one. Fantilli going to Columbus. John Davidson, is loving that. That dropped into their lap. A Michigan guy. He's going to be probably with that team not very long from now. He had a hell of a freshman year. So if that's what the future looks like for him, it ought to be interesting. Love it, love it, love it, folks. I'm glad you guys joined us. Mike and I are going to get off of here. I think we ought to go live again this weekend, Mike.
Yeah, we can find some time, go live, try to make some money, huh?
Yeah, I think we should. Actually, maybe we should go live and look at live betting and see what's going on out there in the world of sports. I'll see you guys later. Mike, I'll see you later. Take care. Have a great weekend.